every time you pick something that she's going to tag, she says, got it. Is it because she has come up with the inspiration of what she wants to send, or because she realizes she's a character in a video game
Why
and
does
is
it
being
feel
told
like
what to do?
Steph is mocking me from afar?
All right, let's we got a couple. Chloe, the show's starting. We got great seats for you. Oh, you'll see. Now, let's see if I can get through this without... Am I going to be able to succeed at the play? I've read this. Yes, I've actually read Shakespeare. I went to college. They made me take a class. They made me take 3 classes. But one of them was this.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away,
this is amazing.
servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
Oh, that's you.
I am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem. I've got this. I just walk to Rachel and say my line.
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
Yes. I boarded the king's ship.
I boarded the king's ship. In every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble.
My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried,
Hell is empty.
Cried, hell is empty, and all the devils are here.
Yes!
But are they, Ariel? Safe?
All right. I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
Damn it.
How now, capricious friend? Thou art not done. If thou art tired, thou must needs repose.
Yeah. I'm tired. Tired of this play bullshit. I need a breather.
Pray, use the vantage of that broken ship to prove the safety of the king's good men.
Chloe stayed here.
Not a hair perished, and as thou badest me, I have dispersed them about the isle. In troops.
Bravo!
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
How now? What is't thou canst demand?
Liberty.
My liberty.
Indeed.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line. Is it? What's going on?
But thou assured my freedom. Didn't thou?
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend. Is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly it is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script. It's magical.
Then why, I pray you, wish you to be free?
Excitement's a mere counterfeit of bliss. These storms and these adventures, I prefer to know thou still cared for my plainest self.
I have thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be more than I could bear.
So come with me. Is that not in thy power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
You crushed it. So good.
You're a born thespian, my dear. I'll be chasing you down next year. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
Thanks. What the hell just happened?
Strangeness of your
Was that
story
real?
put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir. I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
On!
As we could do, as e'er my mother brushed.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, filth as thou art, I have lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Shit.
He's crying.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. So, slave, hence.
Fuck you.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
Oh, thank God.
This play is super intense.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but it is a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps and hath such senses as we have.
I will resist such entertainment.
Put thy sword up! Traitor!
Do you
Man.
love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. I, beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
His tears run down his beard like winter's drops from eaves of reeds.
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands.
Shakespeare's final goodbye. Oh.
Wasn't that fun?
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
It's really interesting that they actually had two of these costumes. And there's Sarah. Ah.
Oh my god, Keaton's face behind you when you walked on stage? I was shitting myself.
And it's
Never had an experience like that on stage.
Yeah, right?
No, you. Like, seriously. I love nights after a
Oh
show.
god, she's wearing the outfit.
Is it always like this? Oh, totally. It's such a high. No more nerves, just the adrenaline.
So,
That's
first-timer,
the outfit
are you
Max
proud of
wears
yourself?
when she
You
dresses
were
like
literally
Rachel.
perfect tonight. I was blown away.
yeah, I feel really awesome. If you told me this morning I'd be this happy tonight.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah. It was magical.
Chloe's awful at flirting. Neither of the other two choices would have gone well.
let's leave. For real.
For real, huh?
You said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
I know. I've been thinking about that all day. But that was...
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but, like, eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
Middle of nowhere, parents, money, fine, you win. You know what? Screw it.
Fine then, drama queen. Where are we going?
You tell me. What uniquely twisted location does Chloe Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
I'm feeling like an indefinitely long road trip.
That sounds like the greatest idea anyone's ever thought of. You and
Since
me
Jack Kerouac
driving
did.
down the coast, filling up our truck with hilarious souvenirs, and every night we'll find a different beach to walk along and watch the sun go down. And one day you'll be at a gas station fixing the brakes, and some guy with no shirt on will come up.
Yeah, okay.
He'll be like, "That's so hot that you know about cars." And I'll say, "Back off. She's with me."
You're full of shit.
I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
Rachel, stop. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious in my life. Chloe, what would it take to convince you?
What do I want to do here? The tattoo is ridiculous. I'm not going to do the tattoo. The bracelet. Frank wears the bracelet in the second game, so she doesn't ask for that. Yeah, she can't ask for the bracelet because Frank has it. So it has to be this one.
How about,
Oh. Is that convincing enough?
yeah.
Well, I'm glad Chloe's going to be happy at least for a while. Until they realize that's not snow.
Holy shit.
Right?
as your district attorney. Integrity, honesty, and loyalty. We are on the railroad to hell here, aren't we? Finger guns. Nothing says awesome like finger guns.
Oh, you're home. Rose, Rachel's home. And she brought her new friend.
Our star returns. You're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Chloe, was it?
Nailed it. I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
Thanks.
Chloe, you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must?
I must?
Of course.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm more of a burger a la king kind of gal.
She's funny, this one.
I'm aware.
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Of course.
Great. I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
Okay, I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
Just hurry back. I don't know how long I can
Yes.
keep this up.
Nobody wants to be left alone
Try
with the other
doing it your
person's
whole
parents, like this quick into
And-
anything.
Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know...
That I would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time with the Ambers. What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, let's find out. Steph is emailing. Well, I heard you were in the Tempest. Yeah, I was kind of a big deal. I believe it. Everyone says the show is often. You got medals for 2 good deeds today. Mikey's okay. Drew will text you an update in a bit. Oh shit. Tell them both I'm pulling for him. Oh, let's be really honest. This is the hypocrisy times. And... oh, Lord, there's a lot of these. Okay. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any more dramatic... wait, let's back up. Guess who tried to drug Rachel and jack her roll? Don't worry, Rachel and I turned the tables on Victoria and gave her a taste of her own medicine. Literally. Sadly, the drama doesn't end there for me. Stupid Juliet got caught in a stupid fire, and now I... let's just say there's exactly one person in the world who could make me dress up in a funny costume and act out Shakespeare in front of an audience of all my least favorite people. And she happened to be next to me at exactly the wrong moment. Chloe the FML. So I survived, just in case you were worried. Worried about me. You totally weren't. But it wasn't easy. I had to remember what to say and where to go and not to flip off everyone in the audience. Not gonna lie, I totally killed it. Once I got past the stupid makeup and the blinding lights and just let myself get lost in it all. I guess acting is really about forgetting the rest of the world exists and being completely in the moment. When I'm with Rachel, somehow, that becomes easy. We ended up creating a new story together on stage, a much better story, because this one ends with the two of us escaping the island and sailing off into the sunset together. Take that, Shakespeare. Well, will real life turn out so awesome? Time will tell. Chloe, the bardest bitch in town. Max. Time is told, and no, it turns out that real life is not like the stage. It's so much better. Excuse me. We're leaving tonight. Boom. Peace out, Arcadia Bay. We're hitting the open road, destination unknown, but who cares as long as it's far from here. I don't believe Rachel at first. It's not that I don't trust her, but she tends to get swept away in the moment. Let's just say that she erased all my doubts. You need me to draw a map? We made out. As awesome as you may imagine making out with Rachel Amber sounds, believe me, it was a bajillion times better. After a quick stop by Rachel's house, we're headed off. Next time you hear me, I'll be an ex-Arcadian just like you. Chloe, the so much better. Alright, well, I have stood here, fiddling my fingers long enough.
Huh. Rachel really was an overachiever before she met me. Glad I nipped that in the bud. It's like 1,000 times more skeevy when the skeeviness is all polite to your face. Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
So, you're a district attorney, huh?
I'm your district attorney.
So, I can call you if I'm ever district arrested?
What would you be arrested for?
It was a joke. Not a good one, clearly. What do you think? I thought Rachel was perfectly cast.
She certainly was. We're very proud of her. I had no idea they were going to do that.
Do what?
I don't know the name for it. Reverse casting? Casting a woman as a man?
Oh, I just meant the wizard part.
I suppose that's also true.
Your daughter's pretty great.
Thank you. We're fond of her as well.
You ever feel like she's so awesome at everything that you just want to shake her? Yeah. Me neither. Duty calls. Good chat, Mr. Amber.
Mm-hmm.
They say all news is local, but damn.
Mm-hmm.
I bet there's like not even a single Cheeto stuck in this thing. Doing the play was bad enough without having to read about it afterwards. How to clear browser history, followed by a gap for all of yesterday. That's like, guess some families actually go to Paris instead of just talk about it their whole lives.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. That's the guy who attacked Drew. I'm glad I gave him the cash.
Let's see. Converted lumber mill north town, larceny, extortion, distribution, assault, robbery, murder. And there's the doorman, there's Frank. Why is he circled? I mean, there's Sarah, which, you know, that's a thing. But,
Easy to see who wears the literary pants around here.
Legal Digest. Divine Comedy, Bleak House, Dickens. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit down.
What the Amber family considers entertainment looks a lot like what I consider homework.
Let's do literal.
Solved it. Hi, Rose. Your husband's cheating on you. Pass the ketchup. Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
Integrity, honesty, loyalty.
What?
It's on your lawn.
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I'm still getting used to being an elected official's wife.
Those are some strong words. You think he lives up to them?
He's fantastic at what he does. Of course, he's only human.
Or subhuman.
What?
What?
I thought you said something.
Nope. What did you think of the play?
Rachel was typically amazing, but I never liked The Tempest. What did you think of it?
To be honest, I only really read a couple pages. Theater's not really my thing. I guess I'm not so into saying words someone else came up with.
Fair point. Then again, I'm not sure you can judge the entire art form based on the dead white men your curriculum focuses on.
Damn. Shots fired, Shakespeare. So, Rachel was pretty awesome tonight.
Yes, she was. Though, to be fair, she's pretty awesome every night. I wish I were half as driven when I was her age.
Me too.
I get the sense that you're a force of nature yourself. I can see why the two of you get along so well.
You can? Because it still seems crazy to me. So, you putting me to work, or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
Humor.
You're a riot, Chloe.
All right, Chloe. You've set the table without ruining someone's marriage before. Something about this photo doesn't seem right. I should fix it. Can't tag this while Rachel's mom is right there. She'd totally bust me.
Let's see, where is...
Rachel and I both had great childhoods. Mine just ended a little before hers, I guess.
Let's see, where is this?
How many cabinets do you need? Glasses. Damn. The Ambers are fancy as shit. Never realized that getting drunk could be so complicated. Oh, I think that's an original Who Gives a Shit. Damn. Wonder if this is a family heirloom.
Oh, wait a minute, where is that? Oh, there we go.
If I open this, will skeletons come spilling out?
No, they're all in the living room.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though.
Hey, Bryce. Sorry about what I said earlier. You were only trying to help. No way, I'm sorry, Drew. I had no idea what to do. It's okay, Mikey's alright. I'm alright. Also, he says thanks. Tell him I said hey. Will do.
It's off to the table with you. So clean. I bet Rose would kill it with my mom at the diner.
And... Alright, let's just give that a second. Chloe, Justin Williams' mom just called me. Were you in the play tonight? I would have liked to see that. Kind of just happened. I know it's last minute. I'm glad you're doing well. It would be nice to see you tonight. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe. I miss you.
Yes, Chloe?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear. Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Something else?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3... Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
Oh, good.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Ooh. Both of those are fantastic responses. I know what he wants to hear. So are we definitely just trying to get through dinner? Or are we just going to burn this whole thing to the ground?
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Thanks.
Well, that was weird. That was just bizarre.
Yes, Chloe?
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Okay. Am I going to break some glasses?
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
Alright, well, let's be honest. I don't even have to figure this one out. This man sits at the head of the table. I find it interesting that he actually likes Chloe. That to me is a fascinating thing. Let's see.
Yes, Chloe?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle, right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some candles and bless this joint up finally. Mrs. Amber has her back turned. Time to fix this photo.
I'm gonna be real honest. I didn't realize. Yeah, let's go with Dracula. Didn't realize that lighting candles was an honor.
Good.
I missed one. Damn. I don't honestly know where in the hell I was going to put that thing. But, yeah.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I've seen this horrible nightmare of death and train wrecks and forests. It's 11? They eat it. Oh, I'm okay. They did a play. They ate after the play.
So, Chloe,
I get that.
Are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
Not since this morning.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Nah, that's cool. We're not.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion? What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me. 'Cause you're the DA, of course.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the Commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a gift. It is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Oh, good Lord. All right. What would I do? Calm Rachel. What would Chloe do? It's not Calm Rachel. I mean, let's be really super honest here. It's just not. Because Chloe doesn't recognize things like the fact that James actually likes her.
Enough of this asshole. Rachel may have to take it, but I don't. I'm going to turn his daughter and wife against him at his own dinner table.
I'm not sure I agree, James.
Oh? I thought you of all people would be grateful for family, at least.
Gratitude seems like such a nice luxury. I can't say I've had the privilege to afford it.
That is an excellent point, Chloe. We must always be sensitive to the way our privileges shape our perspectives.
Well said, Mom.
Still, there must be some room for personal responsibility. I'm sure you agree, Chloe.
Let's do this one.
My dad was super responsible. He always drove under the speed limit. Then one day, a truck came along and turned him into a super responsible pancake.
See? This is why it's so important to invite diverse voices to converse with one another. It's absolutely stimulating.
Highly stimulating.
Since you have answers for everything, Chloe, perhaps you'd like to enlighten us with some of your hard-earned wisdom about the world.
Sure. I believe there's always darkness in this world, and it usually comes from the people we thought we could trust.
Very well articulated, Chloe.
No, that's one for him.
I am consistently impressed with how politically aware your generation is.
Chloe is an excellent articulator.
Excuse me, dear? But if this is what passes for politically aware these days, we're in serious trouble.
James, that's unfair and also rude to Chloe.
No, I don't believe it is. It seems clear that these points Chloe is making are merely veiled attacks on me.
Are you suggesting that I'm using some sort of incognito mode where I can keep my activities hidden? That's crazy. Don't worry, Mr. Amber. I can tell that my progressive attitude is not welcome in this house. I'll see myself out.
James, Chloe is right. You owe her an apology.
I owe her no such thing. I believe she's willfully acting belligerently just as she did this morning. It is how people like her respond to adversity.
People like her? So we're profiling now? This is what 8 months in the DA's office has taught you.
I resent that. My office is committed to fair and equitable treatment.
Yes, I've read the press releases.
Excuse me? Are you calling me a hypocrite?
Ha!
Rachel!
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook.
James?
Kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
Think we saw? Are you trying to gaslight us? There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with some other woman. Best part is, she and I use the same drug dealer.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is that?
A delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Oh, this is gonna go badly fast.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying! Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute! Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Oh my god. I'm going to have to figure out why the people talking to me on my channel aren't showing up on my screen now. That just annoys the hell out of me. Looks like Rachel, Amber, and Sarah stopped by at the very least. Damn it. Anyway. Damn, this is such a... Oh, I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Right, so I'm thinking Chloe's mom. Not Chloe's mom, Rachel's mom. Rachel's mom. She keeps showing up in the most interesting places. You know, we had I mentioned at the beginning there was the theory that Rachel has some magical ability because Max had one in the first game. So does Rachel have one? And I wonder if maybe not Rachel, but maybe Rachel's mom has one. I don't know. It just God, where's the story going after this? Like, I mean, it has to hit something, and there's got to be something coming up, and I'm just not really sure what's going to be there. Like, something has to show up or happen. There's got to be someone who does something or has some idea. Now to see where they're going to go with this, and how we're going to end it, because I don't think any of the stuff that happens that leads into game 2, any of the stuff that's the backstory that's solved in game 2 is going to show up here. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to come up with. I mean, I'm curious to see what happens next, or what they show next, or who does what and why. Or, I mean, to Rachel's family. Sorry. I'm trying to think. So at the beginning of the next game, Rachel's been missing for 6 months. And